Money doesn't just buy cars and mansions. Sometimes it buys something far more powerful. Silence, and silence protects the powerful in ways you cannot see. Money buys silence by changing risk and reward. Stay quiet, get paid, protected, safe. Speak out. Risk lawsuits, job loss, destruction. That pressure is formalized through contracts, law, and power. Hush money is the clearest form. A powerful person fears scandal. A victim holds damaging information. Instead of public court, money is offered with one condition: never talk. Legally, it appears as a confidential settlement. On paper, voluntary. In reality, one side has lawyer armies and unlimited money. The other just wants closure. The contract is voluntary, only in the legal sense. When settlements require silence, patterns hide. One victim settles quietly, then another. Each believes they're alone. None know about the others. Pay $5 million to make it disappear, or face a trial costing $500 million in reputation. The math is obvious. Silence is institutionalized through gag clauses, written into employment contracts, embedded in severance agreements. Employees get severance for never discussing discrimination or wrongdoing. Sign and get paid. Refuse and get nothing. And they will fight you. People sign because lawsuits are expensive and uncertain. Mortgages don't wait. Medical bills don't pause. The choice is between principle and survival. Financial firms settle but forbid public speech. Tech silences harassment. Entertainment buys discretion. Industry standard normalized. Legal, sometimes money, buys silence without paying. Through lawsuits, designed not to win, but to intimidate. A journalist investigates. A wealthy target sues for defamation. The lawsuit is baseless. But that doesn't matter. The goal isn't to win. It's to make speaking so expensive, people shut up. Wealthy individuals can fight for years. It's a rounding error. Ordinary people cannot. Legal fees bankrupt them. Stress destroys health. Employers fire them. Even when the lawsuit fails, it succeeds. 10 other journalists watch and decide the risk isn't worth it. One lawsuit silences dozens through fear. For the person being silenced, the choice is brutal. This isn't abstract. This is a mother with medical bills. Speak out and risk losing everything. Or take the money, protect your family, and move on. Many choose silence not because they want to, but because survival demands it. They live with that choice. The money helps practically, but it doesn't erase the moral weight. They signed a contract saying they can't warn others. They became part of the system that hurt them. One survivor wrote, "Every time I see news of another victim, I wonder if my silence enabled it." This is the psychological cost. When silence stacks up, society loses truth. Individual settlements hide systemic patterns. Abuse patterns stay hidden from regulators. Financial regulators miss fraud warnings because victims were silenced. Medical boards don't see serial malpractice because settlements included NDAs. Future victims walk in blind. They don't know. They're the fifth person because the first 4 were paid to stay quiet. Money doesn't just silence individuals, it distorts reality. What the public sees isn't the pattern. It's the rare exception where silence couldn't be bought. Not every NDA is evil. Some people genuinely want privacy after divorce. Businesses protect trade secrets. The line is crossed when secrecy hides ongoing danger, when it protects serial predators, when it conceals fraud, when silence becomes complicity in future harm. Paying someone to obstruct justice is itself a crime. The law distinguishes between buying discretion and buying obstruction. But in practice, that line is often blurred. Whistleblower laws protect people who expose corruption. Anti-SLAPP laws stop intimidation early. The SEC offers financial rewards to whistleblowers who report fraud, even if they signed NDAs. Courts ruled NDAs can't prevent reporting crimes to regulators. The law is slowly catching up. When many speak together, silence becomes impossible to buy. The hashtag #MeToo movement showed this. Individual NDAs held, but when dozens came forward simultaneously, the pattern became undeniable. New laws limit when NDAs can be enforced. The Speak Out Act of 2022 restricted forced arbitration in sexual harassment. Some states prohibit NDAs concealing public safety threats. Progress is slow, but it's happening. Money buys silence by reshaping fear, law, and incentives. It makes speaking dangerous. It makes silence profitable, but silence is never permanent. Journalists investigate. Victims eventually speak. Documents leak. Patterns emerge. The powerful can delay truth. They cannot delete it. Truth always finds a way out. Not because the system is fair, but because some people refuse to be bought. Because journalists risk lawsuits. Because whistleblowers sacrifice careers. Because victims choose accountability over peace. Silence has a price. Truth has a cost. Money can buy one, but it cannot stop the other. If this opened your eyes, like and subscribe for more documentaries on power, money, and human psychology.